Okay, this can be written as pi upon 12, pi by 12, pi by 4. Okay, 8 into cos 2x, 8 into cos 2x dx. Cos 2x dx upon tan plus cot is actually 2 upon sin 2x. If I write this as sin by cos, and if I write this as cos by sin, okay, I'm going to take LCM as sin x cos x. Okay, and then if I cross multiply, you get sin square x plus cos square x, that is equal to 1. I can write this as 2 divided by 2 sin x cos x. 2 sin x cos x, so this is 2 upon sin 2x. Tan plus cot is actually 2 upon sin 2x. So this is whole cube, I'll keep as it is. This is 2 upon sin 2x. Okay, and this is whole cube. Integration of pi upon 12, pi upon 4. Numerator will be equal to 8 cos 2x. Okay, and then 2 cube is 8 divided by, this is sin cube 2x. So this 8 will cancel with 8, it goes to numerator. This can be written as pi by 12. Okay, and then this is pi by 4, lower limit, upper limit. Okay, and then this is sin cube 2x, sin cube 2x and cos 2x dx. I'm going to put sin 2x is equal to t. Differentiation of sin 2x will be equal to 2 cos 2x. 2 cos 2x dx is equal to dt. And from this I can write cos 2x dx is equal to dt by 2. Okay, call equation 1. If x is equal to pi by 12, t is equal to sine of pi by 6. Okay, sine 30 is half, so t equal to half. And when x is equal to pi by 4, t is equal to sine of pi by 2, that is equal to 1. So this becomes integration of 1 by 2 to 1. Okay, this is t cube. Cos 2x dx is equal to dt upon 2. 1 by 2 is a constant. T power 4 divided by 4. Between the limits half to 1. So this is 1 upon 8. Upper limit is 1, lower limit is 2 power 4 is 16. So this is 1 by 8, this is 15 by 16. Okay, so this is equal to 15 divided by 2 cube 2 power 7, 128. Okay, so 15 upon 128, answer is option A. Okay, follow carefully guys. I am supposed to find out what is the y of x. If I differentiate this directly with respect to x, okay, I'll use the product rule. First function is x. Okay, now if I differentiate the definite integral, I'll use the Leibniz rule. First function is x. Differentiation of second function is, differentiate the upper limit 1, in place of t you put upper limit, so this is y of x. Differentiation of lower limit is anyway 0. Here also, first differentiation of second, okay, plus second is 1 to x, this is y of t dt. First differentiation of second plus second differentiation of first. Differentiation of x is first is 1 only. Here also same, first function is x plus 1. Differentiation of second function will be equal to, differentiate the upper limit, it will be 1. In place of t you put upper limit, you get x into y of x, minus differentiation of lower limit is 0. First differentiation of second, derivative of second plus second t into y of t. Okay, and then differentiation of t is, differentiation of first function is 1. So this is x into y of x, plus integration of 1 to x. Okay, so this is y of t dt is equal to, if you multiply x, you get x square plus x into y of x. Okay, and then plus integration of 1 to x, you will get this as t into y of t and then dt. If I differentiate again with respect to x, differentiating again with respect to x. Okay, first function is x, differentiation of y of x is y dash of x. Plus second function is y of x, differentiation of x is 1. Here I'll use Leibniz rule. Differentiate the upper limit 1. In place of t you put upper limit. Anyway, differentiation of lower limit is 0. First function is x square plus x. Differentiation of second function is y dash of x. Plus second function is y of x. Differentiate the first function, you get 2x plus 1. Okay, so this is 2x plus 1. Okay, and then differentiate the upper limit. In place of t you put upper limit. Differentiation of lower limit is 0. Okay, now I'll group y dash of x and y of x. So this is x into y dash of x. X into y dash of x. Let me mark the y dash of x. Okay, so this is y dash. Even this is y dash. I shift on the left side. This is minus x square. So we go to minus of x square plus x. Minus of x square plus x into y dash of x. Okay, is equal to on the right side, you get this as y of x into 2x plus 1 plus x into y of x plus x into y of x, and then y of x plus y of x is 2y of x. You shift here, you get minus 2 into y of x. I'm going to take y dash of x common. Okay, left out is x minus x square minus x is equal to, have I left anything? This will be equal to y into 2 of x. Y into 2 of x is same as y of x only now. So this is y into 2x plus 1 is same as y of x only. So this will be y of x. Okay, now I'm going to take y of x common. Left out is 2x plus 1. 2x plus 1 plus x minus 2. So anyways, this will cancel. You get minus x square into y dash of x is equal to y of x into this is 3x minus 1. So this is minus x square into y dash of x is equal to minus y of x into 1 minus 3x. Okay, minus cancel minus, so I can write this as y dash of x divided by y of x is equal to 1 minus 3x divided by x square. Now if I integrate this is y dash of x divided by y of x, okay, is equal to 1 by x square, integration of 1 by x square, minus 3 is a constant, integration of 1 by x dx, okay, and then plus c. Now this can be written as log of y of x. Log of y of x is equal to integration of 1 by x square is minus 1 by x. So this is minus 1 by x. Okay, minus 3 into log x. 3 into log x plus c. You shift on the left side. This is log of y of x. Okay, minus and minus is plus. If you shift here, 3 log x can be written as log x cube. I skip one step, is equal to c minus is equal to c minus 1 upon x. Okay, log m plus log n is log m into n. So this is y of x into x cube is equal to c minus 1 by x. What am I supposed to find? I'm supposed to find out what is y of x, right? C minus 1 upon x. Okay, so this is y of x is equal to y of x into x cube. Okay, is equal to e to the power of c minus 1 by x. So y of x is equal to y of x into x cube is equal to e to the power of c e to the power of minus 1 by x. Okay, so y of x is equal to e per c is a constant only, right? C is a constant, e per c is a constant only. So So I can write e power y of x is equal to e power c is c only, constant, e power minus 1 by x whole divided by x cube. Okay, that's the answer, guys. So y of x is equal to c into e power minus x, okay, divided by x cube. That's the last option, D. This we have done. This is equal to integration of 4 to 10 x box of x square, okay, divided by, again this is equal to box of x square, plus this can be written as 14 minus x the whole square. So 14 minus x the whole square. Use a minus b the whole square, you get back the same thing. So this is 14 minus x the whole square, okay, and then dx. So this is a to b. This is f of x to the power of n. Again this is equal to f of x to the power of n, okay, plus f of a plus b minus x whole power n. A plus b minus x whole to the power of n. Answer will be equal to b minus a by 2. Okay, so that's equal to 10 minus 4 divided by 2. Answer is plus 3. Answer D. 2 times 0 to 1, okay, tan inverse of x is equal to integral 0 to 1. Using this, I am supposed to find out the integral value. Cot inverse of x is equal to pi by 2 minus tan inverse of x, right? Because tan inverse plus cot inverse is pi by 2. Cot inverse of x is equal to pi by 2 minus tan inverse of x. Okay, so this is 2 times integral 0 to 1. 0 to 1, this is tan inverse of x dx, minus is equal to pi by 2 is a constant, integration of dx is x, 0 to 1, minus integral 0 to 1, this is tan inverse of 1 minus x plus x square, okay, and then dx. Let me find the value of this. 2 times integral 0 to 1 tan inverse of x can be written as tan inverse of x into 1 and by parts. First function is tan inverse of x. Integration of dx is x, minus integral of second is x, minus integral of second will be equal to x. Differentiation of tan inverse of x is 1 by 1 plus x square dx. So this is 2x into tan inverse of x. Between the limits is 0 to 1, minus this is 0 to 1, 2x upon 1 plus x square dx. So this is, upper limit will be tan inverse of 1, lower limit is anyway 0. This will be equal to log of 1 plus x square. Between the limits 0 to 1. So this is 2 into tan inverse of 1 is pi by 4. Minus 2 into upper limit, there is no 2. Upper limit is equal to log 2. Minus lower limit is log 1. Log 1 to any base is 0. This will cancel. You get pi by 2 minus log 2. So this left side will be equal to, this entire thing will be equal to pi by 2 minus log 2. Okay, is equal to, this is upper limit 1, lower limit is 0, pi by 2 minus integral 0 to 1. Okay, and then tan inverse of 1 minus x plus x square dx. Okay, cancel pi by 2, cancel minus as well. So this becomes integration 0 to 1. 0 to 1 tan inverse of 1 minus x plus x square dx is equal to log 2. That's answer, guys. Answer is option B. Okay, question number 55. Very good challenging question. Okay, online April 15, 2015 question. Very good question. Very challenging. See, using this condition, f of 2 minus x is equal to f of 2 plus x. F of 2 minus x is equal to f of 2 plus x. What I'll do is I'm going to replace x by x plus 2. So if I replace x by x plus 2, this becomes f of 2 minus of 2 plus x or x plus 2. okay, is equal to f of replace x by x plus 2. Open the bracket to get f of minus x is equal to f of 4 plus x. Okay, now this is f of minus x is equal to f of 4 plus x is equal to 4 minus x. From this, if I use, this will be equal to f of 4 minus x, because it's already given that f of 4 minus x is equal to f of 4 plus x. If I replace x by minus x, you will get f of x is equal to f of 4 plus x. Okay, I taught you this, f of x plus t is equal to f of x. F of x plus t is equal to f of x, then t is called the period if t is least positive real number. So f of 4 plus x is equal to f of x. Therefore f of x is a periodic function. F of x is a periodic function with period 4. Periodic function with period 4. Okay, now this is already given 0 to 2 f of x dx is equal to 5. I am supposed to find out what is 10 to 50, integral 10 to 50 f of x dx. Okay, now I'll use the property a to a plus nt. A to a plus nt f of x will be equal to n times 0 to t. Okay, so it's equal to n times 0 to t and then f of x dx. So this is, I can write this as 10 times, okay, 10 to 50 can be written as integration of 10 to 10 plus 4 into 10, both are same, right? This is equal to f of x dx. So this is of the form a to a plus nt, can be written as n times 0 to t. T will be the period, so it's already we proved that f of x is a periodic function with period 4. So this can be written as n times 0 to t, so 10 times 0 to 4, 0 to 4 and then f of x dx. Okay, now follow carefully. So 10 times 0 to 4 can be written as 0 to 2, 0 to 2 f of x dx plus integration of 2 to 4 f of x dx. Now how will I proceed further? Okay, so this value is given, so this is 10 times 0 to 2 f of x dx is already given in the question, that is 10, that is 5, that is already given in the question. So this is already given in the question, this is 5. Okay, here 0 to 2 f of x dx will be equal to 5, that is already given. Okay, so if I use this condition, this will be equal to 5. Okay, so how will I get 2 to 4? Okay, based on the given condition, f of 2 minus x is equal to f of 2 plus x. So it is given in the problem that f of 2 minus x is equal to f of 2 plus x. So this means that x is 2 minus x is equal to 2 plus x. It is symmetric about the line x is equal to 2, right? Yes, this is, let's say this is 2 plus x. Somewhere this line is x is equal to 2. This line is x is equal to 2. On the right side you get 2 plus x. Okay, on the left side you get 2 minus x. So this is symmetric about the line x is equal to 2. So this means that this area and this area are same. Okay, a1 and a2 will be same, because x, this is x. So this is f of 2 minus x is equal to 2 plus x. So this means that this is symmetric about the line x is equal to 2. Okay, so if I write, guys, if this is symmetric about the line x is equal to 2, 0 to 2 is 5, 2 to 4 is also 5 only, because f of 2 plus x is equal to 2 minus x. F of x is symmetric about the line x is equal to 2, area will be same. So this will be equal to 100. That's the answer, guys. Thanks for watching.